Hey y'all, and welcome back. Here to play some Hogwarts Legacy again. We're going to continue on where we left off yesterday. Only going to be playing for about 2.5-ish hours. I'm going to be stopping around noon to noon 30 Eastern time, which is my time. I'm going to pause there for, stuff to do around the house and food and everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Continuing on with our Krieger Gunderson.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Got it.
Quietly now.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Talking to him. That doesn't get their attention? I'm pretty sure they would have noticed the door.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Disillusionment charm. Did he create an explosion?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
I do like how she instantly goes to blame Peeves. And if you think about it, Peeves probably would normally be the right person to blame.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Crimson Quidditch gloves.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
I see where the ghost is now.
Should be in the cliff. No need for us to be skulking about.
She almost saw me.
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed. Levioso!
But I know how to open that.
Reparo!
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt.
He got us this
Now
far, we
go.
might as well trust
Good luck
him.
in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
That was so loud and clunky.
Revelio.
How deep does the rabbit hole go?
Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Lumos. Revelio.
Take that.
Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
That was dope. Do it again. But I already see more. Ancient magic for the win, and I already see more people to fight.
Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, well. Now I know that's on the timer. Bet it doesn't open up the way over there. Wonder what it does. Learned my lesson the first time.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
You know, considering we're deep into a dungeon, this is surprisingly light-hearted music. I think I have to wait for the timer to be over and then jump to the other side. Or do that.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Take those. I see quite the fight ahead of me. Whoa, okay. And we can do that. Back off. Alright, not too bad. Getting the hang of it, all right.
It is a book after all.
Nothing bad ever happened from banning people from reading books.
Sure.
The book did apparate. But now I get to have a memory. Very watery cast. I wonder if he had to water down his magic for that.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of
They're
another like
really emphasizing the
Yes,
5th year thing this time.
When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognize
We started this game. We started as a 5th year too.
Thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select
Sounds like
few.
foreshadowing right there.
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She didn't say yes or no. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's a lot of foreshadowing right there.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
And people think all Slytherins
Sebastian.
are backstabbers.
What will your uncle say?
Does leave you to wonder why. If Peeves is quite the prankster, why would he snitch in the first place?
Revelio.
And then if he snitched, why isn't he trying to call people out even farther when they're continuing to lie? Peeves don't make sense. Fiddle with the mic for a second. If all right, let's select in on some of these, clear out some of these markers on these collections. I mean, we haven't even got to the point where we can start doing early combat or room requirement ones. We've only unlocked 2 out of the 5 tabs for the challenges. Got a long way to go. Covered in keys. It is the key to looking snazzy. Definitely gonna have some stuff to sell next time we get to a vendor. I like how the handles stay purely cosmetic. They don't do anything to actually change the wand other than light appearance. Ugly cloak or not, it is the best equipped cloak I have. I will happily replace it if I have something better. A stat difference. The hat stays though. I'll get a better one. Yeah.
Revelio. Incendio.
Side quest. Put the side quest.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio.
Oh, that's that one weird one. You have to find the landmarks. That's the one I said I was going to come back to. Kind of figured it out as we go. Weird. Well, let's advance more of the story. So we can actually get to really exploring the school. I don't even have my broom yet.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. it was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I wonder if it's going to have parts where only our character can read it because of the ancient magic.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're
They
gone.
say that,
You've done
but
exceptionally well.
everything really
I look forward to
focuses
seeing
on the
all that you've
spellcasting.
accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ooh. However, go do some dueling.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful.
Alright,
I'll
let's
set
go.
things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Next time, perhaps. That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
The cooldown, I didn't think I was gonna get that.
Impressive wand work.
They
I'd
added
hate
room
to
for
face you in a duel.
a little bit of wiggle room in there.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross
Alright,
Wands
I'm
ready?
doing this
Big
one
match today.
solo
It all
again.
comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Alright, so in that case, who are we taking with us? Sebastian or Sai? Girl or the guy?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
Alright, a Gryffindor and a Slytherin for the win.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Oh, they got a Hufflepuff this time.
What?
It would have been 4 against 1, yeah. I did 3 against 1 last time.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
Act like a winner. Levioso.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Incendio. Stupid. Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
There goes my wager.
Incendio.
Come on.
Levioso.
I re-get my bearings.
They made a
that
crow's
one again.
breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Auricular momentum. Protect.
Stupid.
Expelliarmus.
Stupid.
Protego.
Accio. Levioso.
Auricular momentum.
Stupid. Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Levioso!
I could have sworn I hailed.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Stupefy! Accio!
Confringo!
Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Mind the wand!
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Okay, problem solved.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Just getting started.
I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great
call it
honor to
Durmstrang.
present you with this simple yet
Ring.
elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Smart. He hasn't attended his herbology plants in a very long time. I'll learn Expelliarmus when I start dodging. I'm level 11 and all the story quests that I'm on are level 3 and 4. Speaking of herbology, we'll go to our own herbology class. Guess I should start focusing more on the story.
Travel broadens the mind.
Why am I not surprised the
Morning,
teacher's
Professor
dressed like
Garlick.
that?
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing
She
together.
kind of reminds me of the human teacher from
Thrilling it is to
Wednesday.
have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the
Oh, just
most
me?
important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of
braids
the
in the hair.
venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
I can see that.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
So,
First, let's protect
is
our
it a
ears.
requirement that anytime you're in the Harry Potter universe and they do a scene from
Now,
Herbology. Like, is
everyone,
it mandatory that
rip
the
their
Mandrake is
by
always
the
in that
tendrils
scene?
and give it a firm tug.
Because they did this in the movie too. The Who Neville. There's always one kid who Neville's, who's gonna Neville. We didn't wear their hearing protection.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
So I managed to get
Everyone.
the really ripe one. The extra screamy.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil, sunlight, and
Also,
a
from
bit
my
of
understanding,
magic.
is eventually
It will
we get our
take
own little
time to
creature
grow.
den too.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
I
ingredient
can grow
in
stuff
the
now.
Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 minutes. Hope.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Can you imagine losing some digits to a plant?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon's?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden.
You can
last
throw
year to
cabbages
keep the
at
nose out.
people,
Did save her,
and it will attack
but they
them.
left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Please, somebody
Vicious
call the
little
guy
bastards,
from
aren't they?
Avatar.
My kind of
Because
plants.
he needs attack
Not
cabbages.
like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. not saying you
He will
can't go
never
this way,
have to scream my cabbages. Well,
Well,
actually, no,
imagine
he
that
can now
wasn't a
scream, "Go, my cabbages!" and treat it like a Pokemon.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't
Yeah,
be
I'm
above
gonna-
throwing a
I'm-
cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
I'm gonna
Dogweed
throw
and
a
Deathcap has
a
more of them
cabbage
if
at a
keen.
troll, and we'll see
Other
how well
plants
that
too.
goes.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
Yeah, that'll be
You
fun.
get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Back to class. Like that, though.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Level 12.
Damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Totoro. Got your Totoro on now?
Revelio.
Yeah, that was insane just now. Probably because it was trying to load all this.
Whoever decided to make
See, this is why I need the broom. Can't tell me that my boy here doesn't know how to ride a broom yet.
Revelio.
On the Beast Classroom. I gotta learn about Fantastic Beasts. And where to find them.
Accio.
All the Moonstone. Gotta evolve my Pokemon. Well, I'm very confident this is not the way they wanted us to explore. This is the way we're exploring. I wonder if I'll even be able to get over there. Oh yeah, I will.
Oh. Your character's like, hell no.
You'll learn.
Revelio.
I did find something right here. Something goes here. That's all I know.
Boulder.
Accio.
I don't think there's we're up here.
Revelio.
Drop the settings down. Got a blood red fedora.
Revelio.
There it is. Definitely found the future of Hagrid's house. Found the called it blood red, but that is definitely plaid. It is significantly higher on defense, but I cannot justify wearing that of this. I look more dapper.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, there's a cave right here.
Get over there.
Accio!
Pull in the ground.
Incendio! Accio!
That's a no.
Incendio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos!
Your slots. Not what I wanted. At the current moment, yeah.
Revelio!
Some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath, Pinch
Guys,
Smedleys.
as a reminder, I'm going to be ending
I was
stream in about
hoping
an
someone
hour.
would come along soon. I was
Gotta take
about
a break,
to
do some
defy
stuff
my
around the
father's
house.
wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual
Wait, the sky is blue?
curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science
chartreuse.
and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
We will, just not yet.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to
Wonder
you.
what goblins would look
I
like
shall
with short
certainly keep an
nails.
eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you.
I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Under right here, and I could find some of that.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price.
I like how he said lowly student.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
No.
I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
What was that? No, I have the essence slot equipped right now.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Sirona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Starting a revolution.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're
we will
working
not
with
call
Ranrock,
ourselves Dumbledore's army.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that
We're
Theophilus
smarter
Harlow
than
runs
that.
Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard
Read
some
the
of
Haggard
Rookwood's
Harpers.
lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
We'll help the stranger because that was a lot of shouting. I beg your pardon.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here. I shall kill you for this when I get you. Stupefy!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this!
Tell me. Incendio. You'll have to regret that. Knob it! Accio. Stop that right now! Not today! Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part
Need to
to
change what my dodge
excellent
key is.
defensive skills. Care to
A
tell
weird
me why
spot.
2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even
Revelio.
if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin trial right there.
Yes, how beautiful! What a
Created a Merlin out of the leaves.
hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Because our plants should be ready for picking now.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Blue powder. Do the quest for the potions class and up there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Puzzle. That thing. Run you over to the door so you can right back around.
there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Never allow that. It's making look completely incompetent, which he is.
Alright, time for potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
How are they gonna do
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
One solid take.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Both. Definitely both.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Look, a Weasley.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Wonder Weasleys are
But
so
she
notorious.
can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion statement. Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
30 seconds. Not bad. Thought there was going to be a minigame attached to it. Up the stretch. Healing. Do while we're at it.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright. Good as spot is enough to go ahead and stop for today. Or at least for right now. Got some fun chores to do around the house. But all for watching. Appreciate the views. Good day.